Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the series Venus Through the Signs. This one is for Venus and Gemini. So, in your birth chart, if Venus is in a sign of Gemini, this would be for you. Remember to check your birth chart. If you don't have one, you can go to any website, astrology website, and enter in your birth time, place, and day. It'll generate it for you. Boom, there's your Venus. See what sign is sitting in. So this is for Venus in the sign of Gemini. All right. And this is for the remainder of this month, January 2017. So the heart of the situation is the Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Devil. So the heart of the matter is I feel like you're taking a time out. I feel like you've been under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. That Gemini mind, that it's the same thing. Gemini is that air energy in it. It's quick. It's always changing. It's intellectual. But I feel like and it may have to do with Mercury being in retrograde. The reason for all this, recent anxiety. But I feel like you're taking a time out from things. You're taking a breather. Those of you in relationships, I kind of feel like you may be dealing with someone who's very possessive, and you've been feeding into their desires, and they've just been taking and taking and taking, and you haven't been getting anything in return, and you're just like drained. You're mentally drained. You're just tired. They ask for things, and you're like, here, just take it. What else do you want? I feel like some of you may be involved with a Capricorn, or Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. If this is not someone you're already with, then I do feel like you might come into contact with someone who is emotionally draining, or not emotionally drained, but intellectually. I don't know. I don't want to say challenged, but they do. You question this person like, who are you? So I do see someone making an offer to you. Like, I feel like you keep yourself closed off a lot. You've been staying and hiding, keeping to yourself. You hold yourself back. It's because you start overthinking things and end up not doing anything, or you're like you make like a lot of excuses. You have all these excuses. You have like an arsenal of excuses to throw at people whenever, I don't know, they're asking you out. So I don't know if you've been acting really hermity, but it looks like, yeah, I just made that up, hermity. But it's like you've been taking a time out and just resting, staying to yourself, keeping your thoughts to yourself, not really being expressive. I do feel like you are in alignment with your path. This is part of your destiny. If you are going through some sort of troubles or whatever the case, this is something that you need to go through to grow. You're learning about your emotions. You're learning about expressing yourself. A lot of you have been into your music, like you're just like either expressing yourself through your music or some form of art, painting. And some of you, I feel like you're starting a new position, like some new position has been offered to you and you're ready for it. You're driven, you're ready to do this, and they're gonna slave you. Like, this place is gonna work the hell out of you, but you're like determined. You're like, I got this. I feel like you're being very confident. Whatever you were afraid of, you're facing your fears. Like, you're aware that you're gonna be doing like a lot of hard work, and you see how you're just driven by it. Some of you are just taking up a second job, like Uber, or something that entails carpooling, where you're like and this could be like a tour guide, or something where you're in control, where people are your passengers. And it's very demanding. Someone is over you too. I don't know. This could be your spouse or your partner, or your boss, but somebody is very acting like this big scary image, but it's all a front. It's like all you have to do is stop giving into their demands, and they're just going to fall down. Like they don't even exist. These are like, this person has become larger than life because of what you put into them. Like you can take your power back from them. And that's another thing you're learning how to control. You're learning how to master your emotions, not to get too overwhelmed by things. You're kind of struggling with it, but I feel like you're getting to the point where you're learning how to navigate through these certain situations in your life. So yeah, let's see what else is happening. Ooh, someone is stealing from you while you are asleep. Somebody is on a computer doing things. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords here, like I feel like you're not even aware that someone is stealing information on you. I had like in another reading now, telepathically speaking, or if you want to talk metaphysical, I do feel like someone is trying to tap into your energy, and they're stealing your thoughts and information. Someone is like an energy vampire or a psychic vampire. They're just doing this without your permission, without you being aware for whatever reason. But yeah, so be careful of that. Yeah, there was some sort of deception going on. Some of you, there may have been, you're taking a break from an affair, or you're thinking about having an affair. This is something that's burdening you. You're stressed about it. I don't know if someone kind of like a third party entered your life and you're like, what am I going to do? Should I do this? And I think you're really considering sneaking off with this person. Or somebody's thinking about going out, stepping out on you. So you guys need to be open with your partner. Discuss these things. They still might not tell the truth, but I just kind of feel like somebody is stepping out on somebody when they're not even aware. While they're taking a break at work, they're not really taking breaks at work. They're going out to see their lover or whatever. Especially with the lovers here, some of you have met your match, or someone you feel is a twin flame. It's a very challenging relationship, but it's like you have to be together. It's like all these obstacles have been coming in your way, and you're like, I just want to be together with each other, or you guys just want to be together with each other, and you're trying your best to make it work. But something is coming to an end, unfortunately. I don't know what this is, but there's some sort of loss. Something was taken from you, or you feel like someone was taken from you. If not necessarily a person, a job loss or communication, someone like you went from being completely in love to like silence, cut off. Could have been, if you're wondering what happened, it may be that they were caught by their spouse, or they have this controlling spouse, and that's the reason why they were sneaking out. If you want to make this like sound good, not sound good, but that really could be a situation where the reason why they're sneaking out is because someone is too controlling over them, but they found out, they got caught, so all of a sudden they disappeared and you didn't hear from them anymore, and you're just like heartbroken and like, what's happened? But also some of you, I don't know, did I say? Yeah, some of you could also be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Now there is this fire sign, and I don't know, they're your boss, or they're watching you work, or you're unaware that you're being watched while you're at work, and it's very detailed. Like, it's very tedious, this job, and sometimes you feel like a slave, like, why am I here? And I just feel like you get lost into your work sometimes. You just disappear. You don't even have a life anymore because you're just focused on completing some sort of task. I don't know if this is something temporary, but you feel like you sacrificed your all for this money, and this is part of your everyday routine. This is something that you do every day, and that's why you go out for drinks every day. With your friends to relieve some of the stress that you're having. There's a possibility that you're going to meet someone that you connect with on a soul level, and then they completely disappear, and you're like, what happened. For those of you, if that happens, I kind of feel like that's your twin flame, and that's going to be the beginning of this twin flame journey. So be mindful of that. I'm just giving you a heads up. But I do see like a lot of you meditating. You're making huge sacrifices. Some of you even dreamed, or you had some sort of telepathic connection with this person before they came into your life, whoever that is. Okay, so remember, these are general readings for if your Venus is in a sign of Gemini. But if you would like a private reading, you can just email me, namat76@gmail.com. The information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave your comments. I enjoy reading them. Even if I don't get to all of them right away, sometimes I'll respond like a month later. But thank all of you. I really love you guys. Many blessings.